What's up guys, it's James from Buddyfight, and today I have another set review of the upcoming cards that are gonna come out in Buddyfight Allstars. So the first card is 5th Omni Armor Dragon, Furious Iron Congo. He is a size 3 monster with 9000 power, 2 critical, and 7000 defense. Armor Dragon from Dragon World. Call cost is pay 2 gauge. If you have 3 or more different cards in your drop zone with 5th Omni in its card name, this card gets double attack. Then if you have 4 or more, this card gets critical +1. Then if you have 5 or more, this card gets penetrate. So generally it's pretty good. I wouldn't run like 4 of them just because of the requirements for the extra effects, but you can run like 3 because 4 is a bit too cloggy. Maybe you can run 4 of him, but the first one that you see, you're gonna have to gauge it. But otherwise, this card looks really beastie. It's like an Armor Knight demon in a way, but with penetrate. Like that's insane by itself. The next card on my list is 5th Omni Armor Dragon, Mountain Crush Gone. This guy's an Armor Dragon, Green Dragon from Dragon World. Oh, size 1, 4000 power, 2 critical, and 1000 defense. His ability is Counteract. During your turn, you take 1 damage. Choose and use one of the following 2. You may only use this ability once per turn. And first ability is, for this turn, this card gets critical +1. And the second ability is, for this turn, this card gets power +3000. So the first ability of getting crit +1 is not bad because in general, if you take 1 damage and then you just get it back with a crit and you can deal 3 crit to your opponent, that's pretty good. It's like you're rushing your opponent a bit faster. Plus, you taking 1 damage can also activate like 5th Omni Cavalry cards, like Drum, so you can pop a card when you use this card. And plus, it's in your turn, so it's good. The second ability, again, you take 1 damage, you can pop a card if you have a combo piece, and the ability is you get 3000 power. That ability plus the 4000 base power is insane because you go up to 7000, which breaks a lot of walls, like a Yami-Ghetto or something. I mean, that's insane already. But overall, this card's a really good size 1, and it's a rare. The next card is Star Guardian Jackknife SD. This is like a mini form of Jackknife. It is a Neo Dragon from Star Dragon World, size 1, 2000 power, 1 crit, and 3000 defense. The ability is Act. You may put a size 2 Neo Dragon from your drop zone on top of this card by paying its call cost. That's insane. Let's look at the obvious candidate, which is Jackknife Dragon, like the regular Star Guardian Jackknife. With regular Jackknife, you can just use this card and Jackknife would get another soul, plus the soul that it already has. So it would have 2 soul when it enters the field. This card is basically like a Cross Knives plus Recycle card. The next candidate for this card would be Variable Chord. If you use this card with Variable Chord, you pay the call cost of, if you have a lot of hand, you can use soul into Variable Chord and then you do that OTK or whatever. And yeah, this card is really good. This reminds me of that old SD Drum. That card was pretty good too. Too bad it was only in a book. The next card I have is Emissary of Ruin, Megiddo Datalika. Megiddo is a black dragon / deep from Darkness Dragon World. It is a size 3 monster, 12,000 power, 2 critical, and 4000 defense. Call cost is pay 2 gauge and put this card on top of a size 3 deep monster on your field and put the top 3 cards of your deck into this card's soul. When this card is attacked or when this card would leave the field, you may put 2 from this card's soul to the bottom of your deck to nullify the attack or prevent this card from leaving the field. So it's basically like an upgraded version of Datalika. The only candidate that you'd put this card on is Datalika. If you do that, this card's really OP because with Datalika you'll have at least I don't know, like at least 10 soul, and then you only remove 2 at a time. And this is just basically an upgrade of Datalika. So I would not run this at 4. Straight up. Oh yeah, this card can't get Soul Guard and has double attack. The next card I have for you guys is 5th Omni Dragon Lord Crimson Drum. It is a size 2 monster, 6000 power, 2 critical, and 6000 defense from Dragon World, Armor Dragon Red Dragon. This is an Omni Lord. I guess this is the next form of Drum. So the effect is call cost, pay 2 gauge, and put the top card of your deck into this card's soul. When you are attacked, you might pay 1 life if you do change the target of the attack to this card. It's alright. I mean, the regular drum, like the 5th Omni Dragon Lord drum right now is 6,000 power, 5,000 defense, and that's pretty beefy as it is. This card actually, it's a bit overcosted in a way. Oh, and it has Soul Guard. It has ability where you can redirect the attack. It's not bad. In other decks, like, because this is an Omnilord, the other decks I would put this in would be something in like Dungeon World, where you're just really offensive and then you just, you change the target back to this card. This would be pretty useful. I think it would be pretty useful in drum breaker decks, but I mean, again, 2 gauge it's kind of costly. Nice hair though. Anyway, that is all the time I have for today. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.